regarding COVID-19, it is still a virus we don't know too much about. What do you see as the main effects emotionally and behaviorally that this virus is having on young children, not just those who sadly catch it despite being less likely to, but all of the children who are living through this bizarre era?
Yeah, the big things that we're seeing are increase in anxiety and just distress in general around all of the changes and all of the continued uncertainty. Uncertainty is the driver of anxiety in all of us. Why do we experience anxiety? It's because we're experiencing the sense of uncertainty that we don't know how to manage. Well, we've all been now for 9 months or so in a period of massive uncertainty, and that wears on us. And I think that's wearing on kids as well. Just the constantly not knowing, is school going to be open? Is it going to be shut down? When is this going to end? Can I, see my grandparents? It's stressful. The thing that's buffering that though for children is how their parents are handling it. So I look at the increased anxiety and distress among children as really a reflection of how the key adults in their life are handling it. If their parents are, being open about it, handling it pretty well, keeping their feet under them and moving forward, then those kids are not experiencing as much anxiety and distress. Parents who are feeling very distressed, very anxious, very those kids are struggling more. And I'm not blaming that on parents. I'm just saying that's how the parent-child dynamic works. So that's the one piece. The second piece of major fallout that we're seeing for children is related to the extreme increase in time spent on electronic devices. We've known for a long time that as screen time has increased for children and teens, so have challenges with learning, behavior, mood, anxiety, all of that. Well, now we've put kids in an environment where for many of them, at least still at this point, all of their school is online, their time with connecting with friends, everything is online. And while that certainly has been wonderful from the standpoint of them being able to continue their schooling, their relationships, all of that, the downside of it is that if parents and teachers and other key adults are not being conscientious about finding some balance there, the just constant use of screens and technology is having a negative effect. So, those are the two big pieces. The silver lining, though, and the message that I really want to give parents is there's nothing about this situation that needs to cause irreparable harm. There, even when we look at children's education or friendships or whatever, kids really by and large are resilient. There is nothing about this that is destined to, create any kind of devastating long-term effect. So I think that is really important for parents to know. But a big part of that is how we approach it with them. And if we approach it from the standpoint of, yep, this is frustrating, this is anxiety provoking, this is hard, and we can get through this, we can build our resilience, we can handle these hard things, that messaging is key to helping kids develop resilience and manage their anxiety, not just now, but as they move forward. So I think that the pandemic has provided us some opportunities, if we're willing to take them, opportunities to help teach some important skills and some important lessons to kids. And I don't say that to minimize the very real and significant challenges that some families are facing with things like job loss and food insecurity and death of a family member. I'm not minimizing that in any way. Those are very real challenges. And at the same time, when we go through these really intense, challenging times in our lives, especially with children, it is an opportunity to help them develop the kind of mindset, the kind of tangible coping skills, the kinds of problem-solving behaviors that they need for successful, independent adult life. So if we choose to accept that opportunity, that's the piece that I think there really is some value in. And then knowing that this isn't going to be permanent and that kids aren't going to be irreparably damaged from it.